All right, ready to dive in.
Always.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into the click generator.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this one.
This system promises to unlock automatic hands-free traffic.
Sounds familiar.
For your online business, more buyers, more money, the whole 9 yards.
The dream.
I'm betting you're here because, like me, you're pretty interested in this whole passive income thing
Who isn't, right?
and how to really make it online. And the marketing materials we found, wow, they're a sight to behold.
Really?
Bold text everywhere, emojis galore, some pretty wild claims.
Sounds about right.
But we've also got these testimonials from real people.
Okay.
People who actually use this click generator thing.
Interesting.
So get ready for a wild ride.
Buckle up.
Because we're going to sift through the hype, try to figure out if this click generator is the real deal or just another one of those shiny objects promising the moon.
Right, because online marketing is full of those. It's like the digital equivalent of a late-night infomercial, isn't it? All that allure of effortless success, it's a powerful thing.
Oh, yeah.
Systems like this really tap into that desire we all have.
To just hit the easy button.
Exactly, and watch the profits roll in.
Oh, absolutely. And the kicker, this magical system, it's only $5 a month.
Wow, $5? Really?
I mean, come on, if it were really that simple, that affordable, wouldn't we all be sipping margaritas on some beach somewhere just raking in the cash?
That's the question, isn't it? I mean, in online marketing, traffic is everything. It's the lifeblood of any business. But anyone who's actually tried to build an audience, it's rarely quick or easy.
Definitely not.
So I think it's natural to be a little skeptical, right? When a system promises massive traffic for the price of, what, a fancy latte?
Totally. So let's break down what they're actually promising here. The click generator claims to deliver automatic hands-free traffic that's going to bring you tons of eager buyers. And they really push this idea of it being effortless, like so simple that anyone, no matter their tech skills, can use it. They even throw in some pretty sweet bonus offers to make it even more tempting.
Ah, the classic bonuses. Gotta love those. Let's talk about the psychology there for a minute. These extras, like that 33 ways to get more clicks and subscribers, audio training, and those behind the magic curtain emails, they're designed to create that sense of scarcity and urgency.
It's like a limited time offer you can't miss.
Exactly. And by slapping a big price tag on these bonuses, they make it seem like you're getting incredible value. Suddenly, $5 a month looks like a steal.
Right? It's like, wait, I'm getting all this amazing stuff for just $5. Where do I sign up? But before we pull out our wallets, let's check out some of those glowing testimonials they're showcasing. We've got Matthew Barnett, who says his business went up like 20% in the first week using the click generator. And then there's Zachary Jacobs, raking in an extra $10,000 in profit, all thanks to some secret wisdom from these click generator gurus. If these stories are even half true, I'm ready to quit my job right now.
Hold on. It's easy to get caught up in those success stories. Testimonials, they're powerful marketing tools. They tap into that social proof thing. You see others raving about their results. It makes you believe you can achieve the same thing. Here's the catch. These testimonials are carefully chosen, like they're picking the best of the best.
Just the highlight reel, right?
Yes. Showing you only the amazing outcomes and leaving out the struggles and the failures.
So we're only seeing part of the picture, the carefully curated version they want us to see.
Exactly.
And who knows how many people tried the click generator and didn't have such a fantastic experience.
That's the thing. We have to remember everyone's experience is unique.
Right.
What worked for Matthew and Zachary, it might not work for everyone else. Their success could be influenced by so many other things.
Yeah, beyond just this click generator.
Right. Their existing audience, their marketing skills, or even just luck.
That's a really good point. It's so easy to fall into that trap of thinking, if they can do it, so can I.
Yeah.
But there's always more to the story. All right, so we've heard the hype, the promises, the amazing testimonials, but now it's time to put on our detective hats.
Time to investigate.
Dig a little deeper.
Absolutely. Venture into the world of the fine print.
That's where the truth hides.
You know it, lurking beneath those flashy marketing claims.
You know it. And in the case of the click generator, the fine print reveals some pretty interesting details. First, it seems the system is laser focused on specific niches, mainly make money online and affiliate marketing. And for those who don't know, affiliate marketing is basically promoting other people's products and earning a commission for each sale.
Right.
So if you were hoping to use this click generator to get people to your, say, handmade jewelry website, you might be out of luck.
That's a key detail they buried in the fine print. It kind of suggests that the traffic the system generates is really targeted toward those specific niches.
So it might not work as well for other businesses.
Exactly.
And here's another little gem hidden in the fine print. There are no refunds.
No refunds.
Nope. Once you hand over your $5, there's no going back, even if you're not seeing the results you were promised.
That's a red flag for sure. I mean, it makes sense for businesses to have some kind of refund policy, but none at all. That makes you wonder.
It's like they're saying, trust us, this works, but if it doesn't, you're on your own.
Exactly.
And here's the kicker. The fine print also says your traffic disappears within 24 hours of canceling. Poof, gone.
Wow. That's pretty telling. It suggests that the traffic they're providing, it's not organic, not sustainable. If it vanishes that quickly, you got to wonder about its quality and where it's even coming from.
Like they're just renting you a crowd,
Mm-hmm.
and as soon as you stop paying, the party's over.
Exactly.
And speaking of crowds, one of the testimonials mentioned something interesting. Real clicks. Sounds like there's some worry about fake traffic, maybe even bots mixed in there.
That's a great observation. It brings up a really important point. Not all traffic is created equal.
Right.
Think about it. Would you rather have 100 people genuinely interested in what you offer, or 1,000 people who just stumble upon your site by accident and leave immediately?
I'd take the 100 engaged visitors every time.
Exactly. Targeted, engaged traffic. From people who are actually looking for information or products related to your business?
Right.
That's way more valuable than just having a ton of random clicks.
So it's not about quantity, it's about quality. Connecting with the right people who actually care about what you're doing. That makes a lot of sense.
It's like the difference between casting a wide net and hoping to catch anything versus using a fishing rod and going after the specific fish you want.
Okay, so we've looked at the claims, the bonuses, the testimonials, and even dug into the fine print. But we've only just scratched the surface of this click generator mystery. What else do you think we should explore?
It really does feel like peeling back layers of an onion here. We started with these bold claims and tempting bonuses, but now we're seeing some cracks.
Yeah, and as we were going through those testimonials, something struck me. Some of them weren't as over the top as those initial success stories. Like, remember Richard Daigle? He mentioned making over $350 his first week.
Oh, right, Richard.
It's not nothing, but it's also not the life-changing fortune some of the other testimonials were hinting at.
Yeah, Richard's story is a good reminder that results can vary a lot. And it highlights something that Wes Simmons said in his testimonial.
Oh yeah, what was that?
If you can't even afford the $5 monthly fee, maybe you should reconsider your whole approach to online marketing.
Ouch. That's kind of harsh, but he does have a point.
Right.
It's really important to be realistic. Think about your budget, your experience level, before jumping into any system that promises to be a magic solution.
Totally agree. There's no one-size-fits-all solution in online marketing. What works for one person might not work for another. And sometimes the best thing you can do is focus on building a solid foundation of knowledge and skills rather than chasing quick fixes.
You know, you're right. We've been talking about critical thinking, being wary of shiny object syndrome, but maybe let's zoom out for a second. We've been focused on dissecting the marketing of the click generator. But what about the potential benefits of automated traffic in general?
That's a good point. We should acknowledge that driving traffic is crucial for any online business.
Definitely.
And while we've been skeptical of the click generator's specific claims, there are legitimate ways to automate some of the process of attracting visitors to your website.
So it's not about rejecting the whole idea of automated traffic, but more about being smart about it and choosing methods carefully.
Exactly. There are tools and strategies out there that can really streamline your marketing, free up your time, so you can focus on other aspects of your business. But the key is to choose wisely. Always prioritize ethical and sustainable practices.
Speaking of ethical practices, that brings up something really important. Responsibility.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
responsibility that comes with driving traffic. It's one thing to get people to a page, but it's another thing entirely to make sure they're landing on something worthwhile.
Yeah, something valuable, truthful, and ethical. Because imagine someone uses the click generator to drive traffic to a website that's full of misleading information or promoting harmful products. It raises some serious ethical questions.
It's like you're pointing a fire hose at a delicate flower bed. You might get a lot of water on those plants, but you're also likely to do some damage.
I love that analogy. It really highlights how important it is for marketers to think about the impact of their actions. It's not just about driving traffic, it's about driving the right kind of traffic to the right content.
You know, This deep dive is making me think differently about online marketing overall. It's not just about the technical stuff, but also about being a responsible marketer and being aware as a consumer.
Absolutely. It's about finding that balance, using technology to reach your audience, but also upholding ethical standards and keeping in mind the well-being of the people you're trying to reach.
All right, so we've gone over the claims, the bonuses, the testimonials, and the fine print. We've talked about the good and the bad of automated traffic, and even dove into the ethics of it all.
We've covered a lot.
But there's one piece I want to look at. The traffic itself. What are these real clicks they keep mentioning?
Ah, yes. Let's unravel that mystery. As we said earlier, not all website traffic is equal. In the world of online marketing, there are different types of traffic. Each has its own characteristics and value.
Break it down for us. What are these types? How can we tell the good from the bad?
Okay, let's start with organic traffic. This is the gold standard in online marketing. These are visitors who find your website naturally through search engines like Google or clicking links on other sites. They're actively searching for information or products related to your niche, which means they're more likely to be interested and engaged.
So organic traffic is like finding gold.
Exactly. They're
Yeah.
coming to you. Then you have paid traffic. This is where you pay to have your website or content shown on different platforms, search engine results, social media feeds, things like that. It can be a good way to reach a bigger audience, but you have to target your ads carefully. You want to make sure you're getting a return on your investment.
So paid traffic is like casting a net, trying to catch the attention of people who might be interested.
Exactly. And lastly, there's referral traffic. This is traffic that comes from other websites linking to yours.
Like a recommendation from a friend.
Sort of, yeah, like a digital word of mouth thing.
Gotcha.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. The click generator makes a point of saying real clicks. Like they're trying to distinguish themselves from systems that generate fake traffic, maybe even bots.
Wait, fake traffic? Is that a thing?
Unfortunately, yes. There are people and companies out there who use bots. Basically, these are automated programs that artificially inflate website traffic numbers. They might promise thousands of clicks, but they're coming from bots, not real people.
So it's like creating an illusion of popularity, right?
Yeah.
Making it look like a website is more popular than it really is. But why would anyone do that?
A few reasons. Some website owners might use bot traffic to boost their rankings in search engines, or to make their website look more appealing to advertisers. Others might use it to try and scam people, make it seem like their products are in high demand when they're not.
That's pretty sneaky. So how can we spot if traffic is real or fake?
There are some red flags. Fake traffic usually comes from strange sources, like countries you don't normally target, or websites with no real content. It also usually has very high bounce rates, meaning people arrive and then leave immediately without looking around.
So if I'm seeing a sudden jump in traffic from a bunch of weird websites in places I've never even heard of, that's a sign something's off.
Definitely. And if those visitors aren't staying to read your stuff or check out your products, that's another bad sign.
Okay, so what does all this mean for the click generator? Are they generating real traffic, or are they just another bot farm?
That's the big question, isn't it? We've spotted some red flags in their marketing and the fine print, but we don't have any solid proof they're using bots.
It's like we're putting a puzzle together, but we're still missing some pieces.
Exactly. That's online marketing for you. It's always changing, and it can be tough to tell what's real and what's hype.
All right, so we've explored different types of traffic and the problem of bot traffic. What about the quality of the traffic the click generator claims to provide? Even if it's real traffic, is it the kind that's actually going to help your business?
Excellent question. It brings us back to the idea of targeted traffic.
Right.
Even if the click generator is sending real people to your website, are those people interested in what you have to offer?
So it's not just about getting people to your site, but getting the right people there, people who might actually become customers.
Exactly. Imagine you run a bakery that specializes in gluten-free pastries. You wouldn't want to attract a bunch of people who are allergic to gluten.
Right? That would be a waste of everyone's time. So how can we make sure the traffic we're getting is targeted and relevant?
There are a few things you can do. First, it's super important to understand your audience. Who are they? What are they interested in? What are their problems? Once you know who your ideal customer is, you can target your marketing to reach them specifically.
So it's like doing research before you even start driving traffic.
Exactly. You need to know who you're trying to reach before you can connect with them effectively. That's where things like keyword research, content marketing, and social media come in. By creating content that's relevant to your audience and promoting it where they hang out, you'll attract visitors who are actually interested in what you have.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today, from the psychology of bonuses to different types of traffic to ethical marketing. We've really peeled back the layers of the click generator and learned a lot about online marketing in general.
It's been a great discussion.
But before we wrap up, let's think about our listener. If someone is considering the click generator, what are the key takeaways they should remember?
Well, I think the biggest thing is to be skeptical. Don't just buy into those promises and testimonials.
Right, those are just one side of the story.
Exactly. Dig a little deeper, read that fine print, do some research on your own, get a full picture.
And remember, traffic is just one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
It's not just about getting people to your site.
You need the right people.
Exactly. Focus on building a solid foundation, good content, a clear offer, really understand your target audience.
And never underestimate those ethical practices. The way you get traffic matters just as much as the traffic itself. Think about it. Are you okay with the methods they're using? Are they sustainable? Are they respectful of your audience?
It's not just about the results, it's about how you get there. Building a business you can be proud of, one that reflects your values.
Exactly. And remember, there's no quick fix in online marketing. Building a successful online presence, it takes time, effort, and you're always learning.
This deep dive has been really eye-opening. I feel like I understand so much more about online marketing now and how to be a smarter consumer.
I'm glad to hear that. It's been great discussing this with you. Before we go, I'd like to leave our listeners with one last thought. Imagine you're talking to a friend who's thinking about trying the click generator.
Okay.
What questions would you ask them to help them make a good decision?
That's a great question. It makes you think about the system critically, weigh the pros and cons, and figure out if it aligns with your goals.
Exactly. It's all about making informed decisions, being confident online, and building a business that reflects your vision and your integrity.
Well said. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the click generator. We hope you've learned something new and are feeling inspired to explore the world of online marketing. Just remember to keep a critical eye and stay committed to ethical practices. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible online.